God bless you. God bless you, family. God bless you. Hold on one second. God bless you. God bless you, family. I hope everybody's doing all right. I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope you're staying blessed. You know what I'm saying? I hope you're filling yourself up with the words of God. And hopefully you ain't taking life too seriously where you feel like your life is over with. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever get into a mindset where you feel like your life is over with. Your life is not over with. When you wake up in the morning, that means God has something in store for you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their purpose and their well-being. You know what I'm saying? Even if some people's purpose is darkness and some people's purpose is light. You know what I'm saying? But that's not for us to judge, unless it's breaking earthly laws, then they have a judge for that. You know what I'm saying? Or unless you stand in somebody's household, then they have the right to that. Are you in somebody's business or establishment? Then the people, the overseers, it's always the officials that's in the right to that. And the officials don't always make the right choices. But thank God there's a judicial system put in place so that if, you know what I'm saying, you can straighten out those choices. Sometimes people get witty, and that's how you come up with programs like this, where they figured out ways to kind of slither through the judicial system, where, you know what I'm saying, you got to really use your intuitive abilities, discernment, and wisdom, and knowledge, and learning the law system and stuff like that to defeat this type of system, or just to stay afloat. And the best way to stay afloat is keeping your mindset on God, focusing on God, and things like that. So a lot of people nowadays is going through a humbling experience. You know what I'm saying? And a humbling experience is necessary. You feel me? Especially for children of light and children of God. You know what I'm saying? I had to go through a humbling experience. Actually, this 3 years of me being gang stalked has been a very humbling experience for me. You know what I'm saying? I used to get into the mindset of really wanting to exalt myself and put on a mask like Jim Carrey. Yeah, I put on a mask like Jim Carrey. When Jim Carrey put on that mask, he got very animated and stuff like that. I had my animated phase of putting on a mask, and where that led me to, being humble. You know what I'm saying? It didn't lead to my destruction. It didn't lead to my death. It led me to be humble. Now, the choice, always had the choice, you know what I'm saying, for foolishly trying to exalt myself. I always had the choice to either take that and be depressed and take that anger and hurt other people or hurt myself, you know what I'm saying, or do something worse because of that humbling experience. Or do I take that and better myself and improve myself and try to help others when I have the opportunity? You know what I'm saying? Which choice? Because everybody, believe it or not, everybody's going through a humbling experience. Even the people that don't appear like they are. Everybody's going through a humbling experience, because if you exalt yourself, you will be humble. You will be humbled. If you humble yourself, you will be exalted. So the thing about it is, it's not really, right now, it's not really about the looks and stuff. Like, that's what we've learned, you know what I'm saying? It's about the looks, it's about the materialism, it's about, you know what I'm saying? That's all good. You know what I'm saying? It does say in the last days, people will be lovers of themselves with the social media. Everybody's projecting their best life, and people with an underdeveloped mind, they think reality is just all about best life, but there's up and downs in reality. And there's all right to have self-love, but to be a conceited person is not good, because God gonna humble you, exalting yourself and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Wondering why you can't attract certain things. Then we blame it on the program. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the part of the program gonna cripple us, but the program cannot override God. The AI cannot override God. Artificial intelligence cannot override divine intelligence. You get what I'm saying? So the thing that you navigate through this thing is, you know what I'm saying? Even though you know you this and that, you got to humble yourself. You have to humble yourself. You know what I'm saying? By you having all that ability, strength, the charisma, the looks, you know what I'm saying? The attraction comes through being humble. Like that, you got all that and you humble with it, then God gonna exalt you. You know what I'm saying? Things are gonna get attracted to you. You push things away when you exalt yourself. The only thing that people looking when you exalt yourself is how to get a one up over you. You know what I'm saying? They get intimidated by you. You know what I mean? Now, if you had money and stuff like that and a whole lot of resources with the conceitfulness, you know what I'm saying? Just like a lot of the children of dark, you can have your way out here. There's people that have their way, but they get humbled. They get humbled too. But for people in this program and children of light, if you want to be exalted, you got to be humble. Humbleness is going to attract things here in this time and age. And yes, you want to work on yourself, work on your health. Yes, that ain't nothing wrong with that. Working on your health ain't nothing wrong with feeling good and smiling and you know what I'm saying, having bright teeth and you know what I'm saying, working on your flaws and keeping your groom and ain't nothing wrong with that. That's all good. But being conceited and exalted and looking down on others, people can see that too. People are watching 24/7. People can see that. And that's not drawing people to you because it's a lot of people that's doing that. That's not drawing people to you. You know what I'm saying? It's with you being able to have that and have humbleness and be humble. That's what's going to draw. Then, you know, being humble, things get attracted to you. Then you start having your way and things like that. You know what I'm saying? If you exalt God, God will exalt you. You give glory to God. You give thanks to God. You give praise. You don't look for the glory. You don't look for the praise. You don't look for the thanks. God will exalt you. Things will come your way. You know what I'm saying? Because divine intelligence is always going to override artificial intelligence. You know what I'm saying? So we all going through a humbling experience. I went through a humbling experience. You know what I'm saying? But you lay in the bed that you make. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? God put you in a position. He put you in that position for a reason. And it's up to you to elevate from there. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when God delivers you out, you don't look back. You know what I'm saying? You don't look back. You look forward. And you keep pushing forward. You keep marching forward. You know what I'm saying? And you gather up all the wisdom and intelligence that you gather up and you humble yourself. And things will attract to you. But if you try to be like everybody else, conceited and stuff like that, and like, oh, everybody else is doing it, you know what I'm saying? I could have my way too. Wrong. You're gonna be isolated for a long time till you learn that humbling experience. Be humble. I'm not saying be lowly, you know what I mean? Be looking like you're miserable, but be humble. You know what I'm saying? Stop looking down on other people. You know what I mean? Help other people. You know what I mean? Be that wisdom and encouragement for people. You know what I mean? Listen to people. You know? People will tell you what's in their heart. And you humbly, you know what I'm saying? Speak your piece and stuff like that. And I'm telling you, things are going to override just by you being humble. So this is a humbling experience. You know what I'm saying? It's Game Stalker program for those who are intuitive and have discernment. You'll understand that, wow, this is a very humbling experience. So you need to utilize that humbling experience so God can exalt you and you can get blessed with your purpose and the things that you were supposed to be blessed with. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, family, peace.